Here we are at the Front Sight Firearms Training Institute, and this is the main entrance we're walking into. As we look to the right here, as we come in, there is a strip of gravel here that's about 100 yards long or so, and this is the area that we're going to be treating. The RoadBond product that we're going to be using today is going to do a couple of things for this project here. One is going to help solidify the soil to an extent so that it'll be smoother pathways for the traffic to come in and out. And it will also, with that binding action of the soil, it is going to create a much better condition as far as dust abatement goes, so everybody won't have to breathe the heavy dust that's so inherent in this area. As you can see, there's some different types of soils in here, different colorations, and that is due to clay content in the soil. Depending on the clay content in the soil depends on how much of the RoadBond is necessary to create the binding action in the soil. So we have an engineer that comes out, does a soil test, we look at his readings, and that lets us know how much we're going to be putting down. Before we put the RoadBond onto the earth, we have to make sure there's enough moisture in there for it to collect onto before we apply that. So it's a several step process of grading, adding moisture, putting in the RoadBond, and then grading it out smooth again. And then over time, over the next day, it will harden, and then people will be able to drive on this tomorrow, and it'll be a much nicer driving surface. Right now we're here at the Front Sight Firearms Training Institute, and we're grading the road so that we can loosen the dirt so we'll accept the moisture that we have to put down to get the right moisture content before we actually put the RoadBond product down. Once that RoadBond product's down, then we'll level it out and we'll have a smooth road. Here we are at our project at the Front Sight Firearms Training Institute. We laid down this product at finished about 4 o'clock yesterday. Within a couple of hours, or a few hours, they would have been able to drive on it, but they had it coned off overnight. So we're here the next morning about 10 a.m. and the road is open for everybody to use. We graded the road, we added some moisture, put our product down, and then we mixed it in and flattened it out, and we have a very good soil stabilization project here, and also it's good for dust abatement. So this will be good for a long period of time, and so people will be able to drive on this and not have to worry about any problems with the erosion of the road or dust abatement. In the gravel parking lot adjacent to where we put our product down, our pumper stopped, our spray truck stopped for a couple of minutes, and some of the product leaked out just a little bit into the bare gravel parking lot here next to our road. And I really feel that this shows a good example of just the product being applied to the dirt and gravel, what it can do, and I really believe that this product can help a lot in any situation like this. Right here we have the drop, the dark area. Over here is plain dirt, and you can see that when I do this, it really starts to get down through there, and I can break down through just with my rubber tennis shoe. When I come over here, we'll pull a little bit off the top, but you can see it's like hard as a rock under there, and I can't work my foot through that. So with just the product dripping down onto the soil without being turned or anything, you can see what kind of a soil stabilization product this is, and also dust abatement. So I really feel that this is a benefit to anybody that wants to take care of their roads, their driveways, or their parking lots, as a very good alternative to watering and having maintenance every day using up labor.